Our topic for today is nail tips. So the first thing we're gonna do is wipe your table, sanitize your hand. And you set up a very simple setup. You put your hand there and just a paper towel. And you have your buffer. And you have your nail tips. And your nail polish remover and cuticle oil. Clipper. You can use your dehydrator. Another form of a nipper, the clipper. And also a glue. So after your table set up, then you sanitize your hand. Get your hand, sanitize your client's hand. And before you start doing artificial nail tips, you have to measure your tips. In the other nail tips, they have a number, but this one, there's no number. Okay, they have three forms of nail tips. One is full well, the other one is half well. This is a full well because it's round, and they have some tips that half well is like a smiling face. Okay, and this one is the shade. This one that's light tips on the top is the one that you measure the natural nail where you're gonna stop. It's the position is stop, you call that. So every section, before you start, you have to measure in the right nail tips to each finger. Be sure the measurement is sidewall to sidewall. Like this one here, be sure it's fit to the side. If it's not fit to the side, you can trim it. So that they can fit and there's no air bubbles going. So that's number one. Number two is you try to position it stop, and then this is right. It's your number two finger. Number three, side to side. You see the position stop is in there. It's number three. Number four, side to side. It's kind of too big, so you look for another. This is perfect. Okay, and this is number 5. Let's see how big is this. Too big. So you have a small nail plate. So this is the perfect one. Then after you do that, then you have to, I get my cotton aside. I clean the nails. I clean the nail plate to be sure there's no polish or excess oil. Close it. Clean. You have to buff to remove totally the oil. And shape the nail. Supposed to be the nail tips is good for the person that they want to go to the party and they will want long nails right away, but this is not gonna stay over 12 hours or only just a few hours and the nail gonna pop out. To stay longer, you need to have to put overlay on it, like you can put silk wrap on top or acrylic nail. You can put that on top of the nail tips to stay longer. But without no overlay, the nail is gonna stay only for a couple of hours or a day only. So if you have a client that wants nail tips, don't say they're gonna stay long. They're gonna stay for the whole day or the 2 days. The maximum is 1 day. It's dependent upon how busy your client is, but not gonna stay too long. So after you buff, of course, the nail tips and measure again. To position is top. So you get your glue. You test your glue. So from the middle to the side. Okay. And then your tips. Put the glue from the position is top to the seam. And you have to close your glue after. And you have to do 45-degree holding. You cannot do 90-degree because the air bubbles gonna be inside there. And then they are not gonna stay. So 45-degree, scoop it up. Hold it. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put another glue on the seam. Not in the skin. Hold it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to the other one. Measure again. the side, on that side. And when you hold these nail tips, hold it upside down so that the glue is not going to your skin. Scoop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it go. Okay. Then you go to the middle finger. Side to side. Scoop it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it tight. Okay. Go to the other side. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Remember, this is plastic. You're gonna have a kind of difficult to press in here because plastic to plastic together. But if it's natural nail, it's easier. Okay, it's easier for the natural nail to do it, to the natural nail plate. Then we try to do this one. I show you the middle one. Okay, so they have your regular clipper, and regular clipper you can cut side to side so that the glue so that the thing is not gonna break. Okay, and squeeze it. But if you use this one, this clipper, this is better than the others. Okay, because this one you can put it straight and cut it right away. Okay, so After you do that, then you shape. If you want a square or squabble, it's up to you. Or pointed. I want you to do 3 different kind of a shape for the nail. I think it's 4. Square, pointed, round, and squabble. And then you bop it. Be sure you remove that line and blend to the other. You try to remove that line. You see the line demarcation there? You have to remove it and blend it together so that when you put nail polish, there's no bump of the line of demarcation. But to me, I don't want you to put nail polish because I want to see that next week. But today you have to do it today. And next week we're gonna do 10 more because you're required to have 15 nail tips. After you do that, you get your cotton. You can put oil. And polish. Buff again to the coarse one. You can touch it and blend. Now it's all blended together. That's it. Okay, and then you go to the another one. Gonna get another file because this one is kind of not doing good. You shape first. Then you buff. you do across that side, cross. But the best thing is you try to remove that line. When you're doing artificial nails, you can go back and forth to buff it. But when you're doing a manicure, you cannot do this. Why you want to back and forth to buff? Because you're dealing with artificial nails. You try to remove that line, and then get the cotton again, get an oil, apply so that you can see how smooth it is. Then pop it. Okay, make sure it's blend. Okay, you touch it, there's no bump and everything. So you go on until you finish all the nails, the nail tips, and buff it. And then when you're done, you tell me, because the next week you show me the nail tips that you do. For now, I show you only 2 so that we can proceed. If you have any question, just text me or email me. Thank you.